Okay, we would like to invite back Mr. Malcolm Batty. Thank you, Malcolm.
My next, this session, I want to do a little bit more dancing for you. Over the last 10 or 12 years, Mr. Hesketh and Mr. Boyd have rewritten the technique book, their individual technique books, a couple of times. And they're constantly upgrading the technique, asking for opinions out in the community. I don't know if anyone ever here from West Australia has been asked their input. On one of the earlier rewrites from Mr. Hesketh, I was actually involved, and we spent 5 or 6 hours on going through many of the dances and I made my little comments of what I thought the technique, how the technique should change. There have been a few, as I said, in the last rewrite. I think Mr. Andrew Howard from Melbourne was quite involved in Mr. Hesketh's rewrite. I'm not sure about Mr. Boyd, but I don't know much about the Sydney book at all. But dance is constantly evolving, Nuvo's constantly evolving, and I'm going to do today a minor technique change that I think should occur, and I'm going to push to be as a change in the technique of one of the dances. So it's going to be the Barclay Blues. So if those people who know the Barclay Blues would like to get up on the floor, I'll take you through this little piece that I think is a really good technique. And then you can tell me whether you like it or not. I know the lovely Debbie has got her dance shoes on and she hates this, but she's going to help you. Don't stress about it. Okay, so it's not in the first half. It actually occurs after the So first half nothing, that first section nothing, that first third I suppose. Okay, so the alignments now I believe should be, I go backing dive centre, I go facing dives, and I turn now nearly to line of dance and dance the way straight. So that's a change, yes? Quite a big change. Quite a big change. So previously the technique here is only turn diagonal and now curve to line of dance. So why do I want to change that? I've coached this dance for many years. I actually started teaching when I was 14. Turned professional when I was 14.
6 years ago.
Yeah. Actually, this year's my 50th year teaching, so I'm pretty proud of that. I was crap for a long time. But anyway, so I have been teaching this dance for a long time. And actually, this dance was changed dramatically when they did the rewrite. We started, and we used to come back in line, didn't we? Many years ago. So the dance has evolved. My reason for this change, or why I dance it this way, is because I found that with this diagonal alignment and the lady trying to dance in line with the man and curve the corner at the same time is very tricky. That's the first reason. The next reason is that the way we tend to dance reverse waves in ballroom nowadays is very straight. We tend not to curve as much at all. So they're my two reasons. So I find this is so much easier for the lady to now assist in her power turn forward to drive the whole figure. Do you want to try that? So, we're from outside plantar position. We'll suddenly move down this way a bit more, spread out. So we're in outside plantar position here. I'll put in the middle for you. Okay. So, I'm going backing diag centre and facing diag centre. Now that may be a bit further round for most of you. Okay, go and slow. And now almost back in line of dance. Go and quick, slow. Let's do it again without stopping. So I'll just show you once more. I'll show you once more. So, backing diag centre and facing diag centre. Now, I don't mind if I'm nearly line of dance. So not diag, not line of dance, somewhere just a little bit in between. Yeah. Right? So you see that? So I'll show you once more. Backing diagonal, facing diagonal, line of dance. How's it feel? Much easier. Much easier. You want to try? Here we go. Ready? And backing diagonal, facing diagonal, line of dance. How do you find it, ladies? I find it from the ladies that the change is more evident. Is it easier for you? Oh.
No, it's just the amount of turn.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. But you can imagine if you've got your music on, we dance here, sorry, and now you find your swing, you'll get through that quite easily. You'll get that quite easily. There is a few points about this figure, actually, I'm quite fussy about. On this first one, guys, don't start turning. Don't start turning. We want the lady first, now we rotate. Straight, then we rotate. We rotate on the swivel. I don't use a strong contraction at all. Straight. Now off we go from there. Okay? Now, some things to watch out for. Guys, don't turn off your line. Don't go back to the centre. Go diag. Keep it diag. And now this is another one that I find quite interesting. The next figure. I have found this quite common that the guys are taught to step in between the ladies' feet. Yeah? Who's come across that? Some of you. I would never ever do it. To me it's like this. If we're walking, this is fine. My right foot will go in between the ladies' left foot, she comes forward, she's stepping. But we never ever dance like this. With that foot in between. My left foot between the ladies. Or vice versa, the lady's left foot is between my feet. There's never a position in dance where we do that. Never. So consequently, when I do this pivot, I make sure I step on the outside of the leg. Outside of the leg. No. On the outside. So we haven't shifted our position. Yeah? You want to try that? So, back to diag center, use up a bit of room. Now, guys, make sure you go straight back. Go. And slow. Again, slow, go. Quick, slow. Okay, I missed my point. Sorry. Right, one time, count to 90 down. Here we go. Sorry. Ready. So it's slow, 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 quick, quick, slow, good. Okay, so that's the only technical change I would make in that dance. There is another little point that I would like to make that I find quite common when I work with couples, is after the change of direction. So we have our change of direction. Here, often, the ladies drift off that way, I know. Or on the next step. You're going where I want you to go, but often the ladies drift off left. And I think it's because the guy does not lead her continuing the weight going that way, on the diagonal. Continuing to keep the lady moving against the line. You get the idea? Alright, do you want to go from the start? Let's do the whole dance. Ready? Idle preparation. 5, 6, 7, and slow, slow, quick, quick, slow. Not too big at the front, you'll run out of room. Quick, quick, slow. Here we go, pivot. Slow, slow, slow. Quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. Diagonal, diagonal. Keep going. Now break. Okay. Okay. So I just remind you, just have a look at those couple of points again. Then we're going to do another dance. Okay, so I'm going diagonal, diagonal. She cut across.
It's the shoe that
I didn't leave. Diagonal, diagonal. Line. Okay? Nothing else, I don't alter anything else here. I just make sure that I reinforce diagonal here. Okay? The rest barely much. Just at the end, so we continue with our next piece. Nothing, I don't do anything radical here. And now here, I often find that from this point here, it's often the man that comes diving into the lady here. On this next figure. It's often the man that charges in here. Guys, we don't have to be that bold. Don't be greedy. Only half that space is yours. So now I'm thinking about it now. Now I'm moving into my lady now. So from this last turn, I underturn, I'm moving in, here we go. Now I'm ready for my overstraight. Okay? That's just another little point. Okay, so that's that. Any questions about any of that line before I let it go and lose?
Is that acceptable, that line? Is that going to be acceptable now?
Oh, no. No, this is Malcolm's line.
Right.
And I think there are a couple of other people around that do dance that. I certainly teach that now all the time, which I've done so for 12 months.
You say here that it means something to reverse the you said before that you don't want any rotation with the shoulders.
Yeah, I don't do that. That's me. That's my personal preference. Yeah, just because I find if I do too much of that, we end up going around the corner. So I take it fairly straight and pivot late. Straight, pivot late. Yeah, otherwise I feel I don't travel where I want to go.
My apologies, Malcolm. You're 10 more minutes.
Okay, so is there anyone who... Sorry.
your foot trapped at least at her, so at least along the line of her foot, if not slightly between her feet. When it was being done. Yeah, and
No, okay. So I certainly do step there.
I'm just wondering how that has a chance of affecting the body position of you and your partner. So I understand it's completely out of line. Past
Not
it
out of
here.
line, you're in normal line, aren't you?
Which is fine, yeah. And then when I turn, how do I then?
Well, it's the length, isn't it? It's the length of step. It's the length of step.
Yes, we do extension. So now I'm going to do a small step.
Well, I think you both take a similar length step.
Okay. So I'm here. Now I'm going to turn. Yeah, I'm finding it hard to do.
I think you need to, as I say, you need to play around with it. You may find that this is better to be a little bit offline, not go around quite so far. But I find if you curve this to what the technique says, it is not as good a flow as if you can get it straight to her. Not straight, but maybe straight to her. Okay? Play with it, that's what I'm saying. This is not accepted technique. Alright? This is what I'm suggesting. But I teach it and I've never noticed the markings of any of my customers when I talk on this, Oliver on that part they do. I mean, how many kids, I don't know. I just find they are all very happy because it's more freedom. Okay? The other one I do is just a very tiny sheet, and it's in swing walks. So, shall we go through swing walks? Swing walks, okay. Shall we move in a circle? That might be better. It might be better in a circle. You can all see. Swing walks. Spread out, round the room. Okay. So there's nothing to do in the first section. So 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, and we go 1, 2, throw, and back, 1, 2, slow, go, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, okay, here we go. Stop from there. There is one part of this dance that I find has been lost in the choreography now when people are trying to be more creative. This figure is a chasse and a chasse. Two chasses. It's not a side and a side in. It should be two chasses. I don't like to see that loss. If we want to do any clever things, I still try to move down the room before I do all that. So try to keep those two chasses moving. You can taper them if you wish. And go. 1 and 2, 1 taper it and come in. Now, there's a little thing here. If you're coaching C-grade couples who do not have the freedom of breaking hold, or if you have juveniles, so I'm sure a lot of you are coaching juvenile and recreational people who are not allowed to break hold. I don't like this picture. I hate it. I hate it. That's not attractive. Nicer line here. Here. Yeah. I don't know why we let our kids do this, but they will do it. No. Yeah. A lot of people don't. If you watch the social dances and yeah. So just drop this hand down and rise. Here's another little Malcolm sheet. Tiny bit behind. So now I've got more rope. Do that. So very carefully subtly, I sneak behind, just to give myself more room to move away. Okay, now here's the next little piece where perhaps it's not quite what the technique book says, but I think probably most of you will do it anyway. Here, I actually now lead my hand that way. So what that does immediately, it creates space for your lady. Now, I dance around my lady and I have the lady track straight. So I'm going to dance slightly diag and slightly diag. Repeat, slightly diag, slightly diag. So now I'm level again. I think probably most people do something like that anyway. But I certainly don't get the ladies to alter their line. No. So guys, you'll find if you take your right hand, if you reach your right hand back immediately, it's that action that creates all this space for you. That creates the space. You want to try that? So stand in side by side, out we go. Now, take your right hand back, and then up. There we go. Repeat, take it back. How does that feel, girls? Feels like your head's not going to get knocked off when you go underneath. Yeah? Okay, so a lot of you do different choreography here. I'm talking purely about restricted C grade. Okay, I'm sure those that do open choreography, you've got lots of different ways. Some of them don't even hold here. You know, whatever. Sorry, Graham.
Two things. One, if you do feel the time in the market,
Okay, sorry, we're going backwards for a minute. Back to Barclay Blues. Slow, slow, quick, quick, slow, slow. Yep.
over here, and slows on the side pose, completely wrong.
Okay. Going back to Barclay Blues. I try not to meddle with the written timing. I may change, like I just said, I change the alignment. I don't mess with the timing of the dance as it was written. That's the character of the dance, that's how the inventor meant it to be. So I try not to change that. I try to understand what they're trying to achieve there. But this part here, I know there is one of the very major, the coaches of a lot of companies in Melbourne who does this. And I hate it. Slow, 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 quick, quick. I don't know why. You know, it's so contrary to all our ballroom. Slow, slow, quick, quick, slow, slow, quick, quick. I never change it. I don't see any need to change it.
The other thing was, the swing ball.
Okay. I may not agree with you. Only that. Okay, so I think Graham's talking about the next section. Yeah. Always through. Crossovers. Well, I do this crossovers. Yeah, look, there it is. I always do that one, and I teach that. I do teach that. Right, so I don't eliminate that one. But on the next section, this one perhaps a little, but here I swing to my next line. I swing to the next line. My standing foot will but I'm not anal about that swivel. And where I work, Madeline's Island, she become too brief over it. But I just find I swing better without it. My feet do swivel, but it's probably not to line dance. Yeah, well, that's style, you know. Yeah. So I tend to sway the direction I'm going. I find this, I have thought before, I find that much harder to balance, harder to control. It's harder to make it look good. But yeah, I do swivel, but I'm not perhaps how I used to do it. Yep. I don't disagree. I don't disagree with you. So, okay. So I tend to do a little swivel here, mainly probably to the diagonal, more than line. Because this, I don't want this. I certainly don't want my hips going down line. I want to stay with my partner. So it's only really this much. Okay? And then there's my the thing that I gave the junior workshop yesterday, and I spoke about one of the things that I hate, the big hate in you guys, and it's got to do with any aerial movement. So it's got to do with the throw at the end of the three-step, it's got to do with these, it's got to do with the Maryland lock into the throw. Yep, Lucille, every single time I let myself score. Charmaine into right foot forward and into a point. And Debbie does what I hate.
Sydney.
You do exactly what we do.
Okay. So what I'm talking about, who's anyone learnt ballet? Ballet, who's learnt ballet? No one. Jan has. Very few. Okay. Come on, Cardi. Okay, in ballet there is a term called développé. Right, Jan? Jan, you come and show us what développé is. I asked you to step and then développé. So what happens? It starts. It's a developed movement from a flex, finishing straight. Okay? I only ever use a développé. You will never ever convince me that this is better than that. You'll never convince me visually. I just, it's one of those things, you know, we all have our little bugs. I'm sure your coach has got a bug. If you do that step on that, you go nuts. Maybe it's a whole dance. But, yeah, done. Okay, so, all the way through my dances, every dance, anytime my foot leaves the floor, it is a développé. And on these, this is more of a straight leg swing. Straight leg swing. No knee flex. Straight leg. Lock. The lock. Okay. There, now. Okay. I just think from a visual point of view, it's more attractive. So when I'm doing the Maryland lock, développé. And the action starts from where the foot is at the back. When the foot is at the back, it's already pointed and comes through from there. Finishing straight. Not with the toe in the air, not with the toes turned out, straight. Okay? Now I do that in every single dance that has, Good action. Let's do Charmaine. Charmaine. So we're going to go from the start. We've only got a couple of minutes. From the beginning, and slow, and the quick, slow, round you go, slow, and quick, slow, and cross, and quick, slow, quick, here we go. Slow down, stop, flex, straighten, lower it while it's straight. Do not bend to knee. Forward, flex, straighten, lower it straight. Now we can, if you want to flex and move, fine. You understand that? I think visually that is so much more attractive than this. To me it just is ugly. I did a bit of ballet, so it's great. Great. No, just okay, so I would have liked to touch a bit more on other dances, but we have run out of time. Very quickly, I've got time for one question. If anyone wants to ask about any of that, yes.
The reason I'm asking is this question so long, and then come back to Australia. You guys is what originally was a shadow now is like side by side. I can appreciate the interpretation, but to me that's going way beyond interpretation from shadow to side by side.
Yes, okay. So if you want to take a seat, I'll very quickly talk about that. Okay, so in a lot of figures, a lot of dances, shadow position, the man is slightly behind the lady. He is the shadow. He's not the side by side, that's swing waltz. Marilyn, Charmaine, Lucille, La Bomba, all these dances I'm in shadow position. Okay, with a lot of the modern choreography, they often end up no longer, I'm just trying to think of a situation where that occurs. Even in La Bomba, sometimes couples dance to here, so we're no longer shadow, we're side by side. There are, I can't think of another instance, but it happens all the time. There are lots and lots of times where the position, the guys have changed from a shadow position to a side by side. Look, I understand where you're coming from. What is going to happen, I think, in all these situations, you're going to get some people that will mark what they like, they're quite happy with it. Others do not want any change at all and will not mark that well. And if you feel that strongly about it, don't mark it. Don't mark it. People will start to, it balances out in the marketplace.
I think in my interpretation, Nouveau and choreography don't go together. Because Nouveau is a string syllabus basically. The steps are set.
Okay.
There's no
that's a fantastic comment, and probably you have 3-4 people in this room agree 1,000% what you're saying. What I'm aware of is we want our style to be exciting for the younger ones coming in. At the moment, the drop-off in Nouveau is huge. It's a huge drop-off in Nouveau at the moment, nationwide. So, you know, it still has to be enjoyable and attractive to our younger clients. If we, you know, if we too much for them. I know that that's how the dance is written, but you know, we have to be careful. I think. Yeah. But I don't look honestly, Glenn. I don't. I still teach traditional. You know, I teach traditional, but there is a big move to free it up. And you know, maybe us old guys, you know, yeah, maybe us old guys, we will change it. We won't change it, but the younger group coming through in another 5 years, 10 years, will want to change. And that will, it'll be the marketplace of society. Anything else? Thank you, lovely Debbie. And I'd just like to thank the committee very much for inviting me over. I've had a great few days here in your lovely town of Perth. I enjoy it very much. It was a bit hot yesterday down in the studio working with kids, but other than that, thank you very much again for inviting me. I'll see you again.
Thank you very much. Thank you, guys, and you stuff there in work.